This absolute moron. Why do you know we're going to meet with the others?
Why, you...
And you even know our damn meeting time? Well, you see.
For now.
Anyway, let's cherish the coincidence that brought us together. So is it okay if we join in too? He got so forceful all of a sudden.
Aww.
So that's your ulterior motive? You're probably here for Sonia, aren't you? Oh shit.
Well...
I really have no desire to do something so rude like decline the offer. At all. Yeah, so does a moron. But Sonia was the one who planned to go to the beach, so we need to ask her.
Of course.
Then it's all good. It's too devastating to think Miss Sonia would decline, so I just won't think it. Is he being an optimist or a pessimist? I don't really get it.
Hey, hey!
Is it alright if we go inside now? Ibuki was gonna eat a good meal first. That's why I came early. Sure thing, let's wait inside. I can't take my mind off Fuyuhiko. Oh well, I've come this far. I can't turn back now. Oh boy. I always say something stupid when I get nervous. I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay. Pointing! An army marches on its stomach, while swimmers can only splash around on their stomachs too. I'm gonna heartily eat a hamburger with a side of rice. Rice is a side dish? Is rice a side dish? Wait. Is there even rice here? Excuse me. I leveled up! Alright, let's wait inside till Miss Sonia arrives! Let's go. This guy. I returned to the diner and sat myself at the table near the window once again. Phew! Without thinking, I couldn't help letting out a big sigh. Oh, what are you guys gonna do about your swimsuits? Or, you aren't allowed to change in that beach house, you know? Yes, that's why we're already wearing them. What's underneath this uniform isn't panties, it's a swimsuit.
Of course.
Well, that's obvious. I also came wearing a swimsuit, too. Really? Which reminds me, you're not wearing yours yet, huh? Then you gotta go to the bathroom so you can change. This is yours? What is this thing? It may be rude of me to say this, but that looks a little too daring.
Are you serious?
What if something falls out? If this is airing live, you're totally gonna get censored by the network. Don't worry, even at its worst, it won't turn into a live-action drama. That's not the problem.
Hey!
What is it then? Are you telling me you don't want to match with me? Matching? Then I definitely don't want to wear it.
Aww.
I believe fighting is bad, so let's stop.
Peeking.
Things are heating up. Peeking. Things are heating up something fierce. When's everyone gonna come? I hope they come soon. And as she said that, Ibuki peeked out the window.
Oh!
What is it? Look outside, outside! What's outside?
Isn't that Hyoko?
Jeez, don't get my hopes up. I thought it was Miss Sonia.
She doesn't look all that happy.
Doesn't she seem a little strange?
Mm-hmm.
If I had to describe it as a song title, it'd be Sprint of Tears.
So she's running away crying?
It looks like she's running from the beach. Did something happen?
Thank God she's frozen like this so we can keep looking at her. Despite our questions, Hyoko ran by the front of the diner at full speed.
Huh?
Well, as fast as a toddler can run. She surely ran past us, but wasn't she part of the beach crew? Apparently she can't swim, so she turned us down. But didn't she just come running from the beach?
I'm
sorry. I don't really know all the details about that. Well, it just means women are full of surprises.
Aww.
My hero's the type to totally come, but she surprisingly turned us down too. So unexpected of her not to join in an event like this. In fact, she totally planned this sort of thing.
That's totally it.
But it can't be helped. Apparently she wasn't really feeling well. I'm terribly sorry to continue this topic, but why is Hyoko crying? Why are you asking us? But if she was sprinting away from the beach and crying, something's definitely wrong.
Hey. Whoa!
When'd you get here so suddenly? Kazuichi suddenly shouted, and what he was looking at was near the diner's entrance. As I turned around... Fan service! Chiaki!
My, how
I'm okay with this.
disappointing. I thought if I came early, I'd be the first one to arrive.
I'm fine with this. I couldn't keep myself from staring like an idiot. He's
Whoa,
adorable.
Chiaki, you came wearing only your swimsuit.
Dude, I was just, oh! That's probably the best moment for that gif. Oh my god. Yeah, the pork burger in the background. This is making me want a hamburger, seriously. I might go put a patty in the air fryer.
I didn't want to carry it with me. If I did, it'd be a serious burden.
Are we in Florida? Maybe? We actually don't know where we are. Serious burden, that's a total
But
exaggeration.
even though you didn't want to carry anything, it looks like you're carrying something.
Instead of bringing lunch for everyone, I brought ice cream.
Oh, she's so nice.
It's not like I'm gonna turn it down, but...
I miss Cheeseburger Paradise in New Jersey. Mustn't say onion rings. Really? Oh, dude, onion rings are... It's like the underrated side food at a fast food restaurant.
Ice cream is completely different from lunch. I don't think it can be used as a substitute.
Substitute.
Also, I was thinking of stuff we could all do at the beach together. So I brought a board game too.
Ah, that's her taking, I think Mahiru's advice, right? Because there was a conversation we had, I think, at the end of the first chapter or the beginning of the second chapter, where she was telling Chiaki that, like, you know, instead of playing games, you should go out and get more sun, and, you know, it's good for you, and there's lots of different games you can play besides video games. There's board games, and there's this, and there's that, and I think this is actually her taking Mahiru's advice. That's kind of cute.
Should we play it even though we came all this way to go to the beach? Nah.
I see. That's disappointing.
Aw. I'd play board games with you. But how should I say this? Is this what Gap Mo is supposed to be? For someone normally so quiet to wear such a daring swimsuit, it makes you a little excited, right? Hajime? Shut up! Don't... How does he know we have a crush on her? Well, I don't know. That's what I said, but my heartbeat was actually getting faster and faster. We do have a crush on her! Seriously, man, I never expected Chiaki to have such huge jugs. Can we ban Kazuichi, please? He's gonna get a fucking chastity belt.
What happened?
Jugs? What a dick!
Hey, hey, hey!
I didn't say that just now, it was Hajime. He's a pervert, you know? What are you saying? I mean, I only have for eyes for Miss Sonia. I've dreamed of going out with a blonde lady ever since I was a kid. Isn't she technically like a blondish? I mean, it's more gray, but the size is a little small, but this was the only swimsuit that fit me.
Hey.
I don't look good in it? You look great in it. You don't listen to Soda Dumb. Well, no, I guess you look good.
Thanks.
And I'm glad, I guess. See, we're a gentleman. Dirty blonde? Yeah, I guess. Excuse me. Wearing a bikini sure is daring, and you get bonus points for wearing a white one. My heart's not just thumping, it's thumping all sporadically like ba-dum-dum-dum ba-dum. She's tub thumping. It's probably a heart attack.
Yo!
Hey, I kept you waiting. That sounded like Akane? We heard a voice as the diner's door slowly opened, and the person who walked through it was... Morphin! Why do you have blood on you?
Hey,
Kane?
sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Why are you bleeding? Why is your head bleeding? Kane? Uh-oh.
Akane! What happened to you?
Girl, who'd you kill?
What? Is something wrong? I made sure to wear a swimsuit this time.
Not that! Your wounds!
Headbutted someone to death? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
It wouldn't be strange if we nicknamed you Carrie right now.
Oh, excellent reference! Oh my god! Dude, this game! Mwah!
Oh, you're talking about
Carrie,
pigs.
the movie, dump pig's blood all over. Yeah.
On my way over here, I happened to run into Coach Nekomaru. And when that happens, I gotta fight him, you know?
Okay. Why does she have to do that?
Are you really all right? Your head,
It looks like it's split in half.
No, it just looks like she's bleeding underneath her hair.
Well, it'll heal as long as I rub some spit in it, right?
Oh my god, that's like me as a kid. Just literally rub some dirt in it, you're fine.
You're totally playing up the power of human spit.
I'm all fired up now. I never knew such a strong opponent even existed.
We should introduce you to Sakura. She'd love you. Anyway, you need to be treated, and you also need your wounds sterilized. Akane, please come with me. With an unusually forceful demeanor, Mikan pulled Akane into the bathroom. That's why she's the ultimate nurse. Well, it's gonna be okay if we leave it to her.
Hey.
What's all this ruckus?
All right.
Who is it this time? Oh my god, the fan service! Hi, Peko.
Hajiman, Kazuichi, why you two here?
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
Vampire gal? Yeah, dude. She's cool though. She's cool. Ultimate swordswoman. Don't piss her off.
I just did a little swimming.
Oh wait, yeah, she's all wet. She just did swimming.
A little swimming?
You swam already?
I swam around the island for about 3 hours.
Ah, yes, I always bring a sword with me when I bathe. I mean, you never know who could be behind the shower curtain, man. You always got to be safe. Did you ever do that when you were younger? Like you go to the bathroom like the middle of the night, and you're just like for some reason really scared of something potentially behind the shower curtain. So you like quickly open it and you're like, like you're gonna beat something up, but there's never anything there. I'm just saying, Seth. It's a thing. I totally don't still do it.
That's too obvious for me not to comment on. That's definitely not a little swimming.
How much swimming did she say she did? You're back, Donnie. You're missing all the fan service. We just saw your favorite girl's bathing suit. You missed it. I swam around the island for about 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours. That's normal. Welcome back, Donnie.
Why were you already swimming? You guys are about to swim now, right? Isn't that why you're all meeting up?
It wasn't for my enjoyment. I was trying to see if I could swim to a different island,
Oh.
Huh?
but I couldn't find any other islands. It seems it may be difficult to leave this island by swimming.
If you didn't see anything after you swam for 3 hours, it's more than difficult. It's impossible.
Always double check that shit. Taking a piss, looking over your shoulder. Yep, just like, exactly. You guys get it.
Yeah, that may be true.
Hey,
So is just Sonya missing now? Of course they saved the best for last.
awesome!
A woman with wet, slicked back hair is pretty fine too, huh?
Oh my!
And this body too, man. Yeah, we get it. She's hot.
Young ladies are sure well endowed nowadays. Is that a challenge against all the women in the world?
These are teenagers, right? Right? It'd be wrong for us to... Never mind.
Fine. Ibuki accepts that challenge with the power of technology. Time to pump these puppies full of silicone.
Don't say such asinine things.
Thank you, Peko. Thank you. Doesn't matter what the size your boobs are. Boobs are boobs, and boobs are great no matter what. You don't need to make them bigger. The only time I suggest surgery is when they're too big and they give you back problems. But at the end of the day, I think we can all agree, boobs are phenomenal. Boobs are phenomenal. We love every kind no matter what. Can I get an amen? Need an amen in the chat. But I mean, if you wanted a bigger chest, I mean that's all. It's your body. You do whatever you want with it. But I'm just saying that no matter what, it doesn't matter because boobs are phenomenal. I'm amen. Hallelujah. That's right. Anyway, it looks like everyone is almost here, and it's already past 4 p.m. If so, all that's left is.
I am terribly sorry for my delay.
All right, one more fan service chat. Misonia's here! He's doubled down on excitement.
Uh,
All right, what kind of sexy swimsuit is Miss Sonia wearing? Full bodysuit!
it's a wetsuit.
Yes! Oh, God. Karma at its finest. Yes! Oh, that is good.
It is to prevent sunburn. I do not want my skin to be sun damaged.
She is very pale.
However, as I have never worn a wetsuit before, I had a hard time putting it on, which resulted in my delay. Really, it is my bad.
Oh, God. Just hopes crushed.
Oh my.
I see, a wetsuit. Yeah, like literally, it looks like she's about to get on a fucking motorcycle or something. Well, Miss Sonia does have beautiful white skin.
Miss Sonia.
That tight outfit of hers is amazing. Just what I expect from a 100% purebred princess. Don't call her purebred, that's weird. This guy is quick to recover. Anyways, why are you two here? I'll answer that, Miss Sonia. I'll be honest, if you're gonna go to the beach, please let us come with you.
I am concerned.
Well, this was originally supposed to be a girls-only outing to strengthen our friendship with each other. Do you think you can make an exception, pretty please? Well, it's okay. It's not like there'd be any problems, even if there are some boys.
Then,
You're right. They came all the way here. It would be bad if we made them leave. Miss Sonia's just too kind. All right. Now that it's decided, let's get going. But Akane's wounds are still being treated.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! There's no way I can just stand around. I'll go on ahead and prepare. I'll set up the parasol and prepare the drinks.
Engines revving.
I mean it. I promise I'll give it my all to serve you, so everyone has fun. With an abnormal amount of gusto, he bolted out of the diner. He really does have mental problems, SD. Oh, you should have seen the chef from earlier, who is no longer with us, but you think this guy is a little bit perverted and obsessed? No. Oh, no. That guy was like 10 times worse. It was terrible. Yeah, Teru. Terrible. Literally, one of the first lines that he said when we were being introduced to them was him talking to Sonia. And he's like, oh, yeah, my loins have been bitten by a snake and the poison needs to be sucked out. He's that kind of guy. Huh. Donnie, to that DM, I have those same exact ones in my shower. The shelves, yeah. That's funny. I have those exact same ones, yeah. With an abnormal amount of... Oh, yeah. I'm surrounded by girls in swimsuits. This is a little awkward. I should go help Kazuichi, too. As I mumbled my excuse, I ran out of the diner almost as if I were escaping. But Chiaki's so pretty. Yeah, ew indeed. If Tara's just god awful, he was indeed. Alright, so we're going... Okay, so I guess we're not gonna go find Tater Tot that was running away crying. Not that I care. Maybe someone finally punched her in the face. What? Huh? That bell just now. Could it be...
A body has been discovered!
Oh, shit! What? Alright, well, there goes the erection.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
A body? It's a lie. That's not true! It's impossible!
Someone
Soda.
come here!
Okay, so he must have been the third person. Soda must have been the first third person to see the body. Because that's a rule with the body discovery announcement. A minimum of 3 people has to find the body for the announcement to go off. Whereas Muscles, he's okay. We know he's okay because on Akane's way here to the diner, She arrived and, like, her face was covered in blood, and she told us on her way, she ran into Nekomaru, and she's like, well, every time I run into Nekomaru, I gotta fight him. And so that's why her face was all bloody. So we know he's okay. But what's really weird about this is before everyone started arriving at the diner, we saw Half Pint running away crying. Unless she killed him. Well, let's find out. I don't think it's gonna be him though. The one person we haven't seen all day is Mahiru. Which I'm okay with her dying. It sounds like he's nearby. Did that scream just now come from in here? Cautiously, I reached my hand towards the doorknob. As I twisted the doorknob, I tried to open the door. I swear to God, if he's dead. Fingers crossed, Donnie! It won't open. It's locked. No, this is different. It's like something is blocking the door from the other side. What does this mean? The door's blocked. Oh my God, I can't run through the grass. I have to walk on the path. Which is like super annoying because the turn radius is so slow. Kazuichi screamed. Did I really hear it coming from here? What am I being nervous about? There's no reason for me to be nervous. A body discovery announcement. I won't believe it. I'm not going to believe it. There's no way I'll believe it. Who would believe something like that? As I raised my voice, I swiftly stepped inside the beach house. Oh shit. I won't believe it. The moment I stepped inside the beach house, those words mercilessly shattered into pieces. Oh shit! Oh, Mahiru! Oh no! Donnie, it's not Nekomaru! Oh. Darn. 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 If this was all a dream, when did I begin dreaming? If this is reality, why is Mahiru on the floor covered in blood? I couldn't understand anything that was in front of me. And I couldn't believe in anything. Here we go. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. I can agree with that. And she was always straightforward. A little too straightforward. Toward us and toward herself, she was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiru? Why? Why did this happen to her? The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall.
Damn it!
Hajime, before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun, but why?
Are you kidding me?
Why does something like this happen? Someone tell me! I obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
Now's not the time to make bubbles. Hurry and get the others. Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time. But I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return around the time I realized that the others were already there.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Why, Mahiru? The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like this.
For heaven's sake, what in the world is going on? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling towards the beach house, until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
What?
Beneath?
See?
You know, the footprints in front of that door. Oh, shit! Oh yeah, sand. There are footprints leading out of the beach house, right? That's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence. Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial! Mahiru is the character who I feel could have actually gotten some good character development. Some actually kind of, yeah, I could agree on that. She just kind of always came off as a hard ass. And then she, like, the character development was like, you know, showing the more caring side. You know, everybody couldn't stand, you know, Half Pint, but she was willing to help her out and stuff like that. And but it's unfortunate that the brutally honest side came out, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
You serious?
And are you saying this is...
That's right!
One of you guys killed her.
Who lies?
That's impossible.
Hey,
It's not like an accident or something.
Lie.
If you guys think that's an accident, that still means this death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
In other words...
That also counts as a legitimate murder. Though such deaths fall into a gray area, on this island, I will make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's not considered a murder. Well, it's not impossible to get sick and die on this island, not when Monami takes such good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which.
I don't like
There it is, the silent treatment attack. This is like the #1 thing that hurts me. Well, fine. I'm not gonna lose to your bashing. I've decided to become a tough kid. This is the worst! Once again, this horrible nightmare. Another victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No way!
Jeez, it's not my fault. Then whose fault is it, you ask? To find out, we hold the class trial.
So...
Let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
It's the Monokuma file! Do your best.
Now then, do your very best to investigate. I'll see you later at the class trial. What's up, Miku? It's horrible, just too horrible.
Hey!
Then you should have stopped the murder before it occurred. Don't you have that kind of power? No, her magic stick got broken. That, I did have the power before he appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if she tried to stop it, judging from Monokuma and Monami's relationship, there's no doubt she'd get stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they can only hear about 3 times that of a normal person.
So basically,
You have no idea what's happening on this island in the first place. I'm just the worst! A powerless rabbit like me is the worst! Now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Witchizo! Thank you for 2 months, I appreciate it.
3.
Thank you very much. How you doing? How's things? Welcome back, welcome back. Alright. Now's not time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Eek! Do we have to do it again? That cruel thing, we have to do it again?
why?
Gonna make another smoothie? Nice. Enjoy. I cannot believe it. My hero was killed by one of us.
Damn it!
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial? Seriously, I'm done. Oh, weakling. Everyone feels the same, but we can't do anything else except do it, and there's no way we can just ignore the reason Mahiru was killed.
Hey,
Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate.
cause it's bad.
Because we should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Chiaki.
Well,
The killer has their reasons. I understand that. It was the same for Terra too. It's really all Monokuma's fault. I understand that too. But even so,
killing.
we should never forgive
I'll never
killing.
allow it.
She usually has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too.
Understood.
Regardless, everyone is going to die if we don't do it. In order for us to all to survive, we must do it.
I'm gonna do it!
Then let's do this.
Perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand if everyone's doing it. I will do it too, but please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little. Also, I will go and tell the others who aren't here about this. You're right. If all you heard was the announcement, you won't know where the murder took place. I shall excuse myself for now. Damn. You want boba? I've never had boba before.
Hey,
Who killed Mahiru Koizumi? Why was she killed? We gotta find out and solve this already. That's right, we have to do it. It's the only way. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste any time talking to her. Ooh. I don't want to do this, but that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who could do this! My investigating music. I should try it? Yeah, maybe one day. When, like, the pandemic lightens up a little bit and I can go out more freely. Kind of thing, you know? Like, spend a day out and do something and try something new. sounds like fun. First, I need to take a look at the Monokuma file. All right, what do we got? Excuse me. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is 3 o'clock p.m. 3 o'clock? That's when we got to the diner. Wow. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substance such as drugs. Around 3 o'clock p.m., that's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. Then if we just had gone to the beach house instead... No, now's not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then I'm going to find out the truth behind Mahiru's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. Shit. Here we go. Oh, man. Okay. Before we get into this, I'm going to... Excuse me, I got the burps after drinking that pop. I'm going to take a couple minutes. I'm just going to go get a drink, stretch my legs, and stuff like that. Probably get a snack because I haven't eaten a lot today. So if you guys want to take a moment, get a drink yourselves, stretch your legs, now's a really good time. But yeah, we'll be back in like just a couple minutes, and then we'll start our investigation. All right. I'll be right back. I better have scared someone. For all those times you guys scared me. Y'all awake? Put your detective glasses on. We gotta get moving. Okay, so I actually put a burger patty in the air fryer. And that should be done within the next 10 minutes or so. I couldn't help myself. Alright. Let's get set up here. Okay. Time to investigate the murder of Mahiru Koizumi. That's her name. Delightfully startled. Duh. Feed yourself a little good. You're welcome. They do turn out good, yeah, absolutely. And less of a mess on the stove too, right? Because like all the grease just like kind of spraying all over the place and stuff like that makes the stovetop really dirty. Thought you can only eat pork burgers if you're wearing swimwear. Well, luckily I'm not wearing swimwear. You don't get scared? You're lying to me. Okay, what do we got? A lot of stuff to look at. My God. Okay, let's start over here. Refrigerator. There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? Yeah, it looks like the whole top shelf is missing. Not only that, the only drinks left in here look like either sweetened or colored. They look unhealthy. Maybe there's a clue inside this trash can. That's what I thought, but there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. I guess it's not that easy, huh? So empty water bottles? Interesting.
How suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious, I think. Did you find some kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well?
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house.
Hey.
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first I tried to go to the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go in from the beachside door. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiru's body was blocking it. Oh, God, that's why we couldn't get in there. Shit. And that's when I noticed those footprints. The footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person. Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house. That's definitely suspicious. Huh? Now that you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be...
Well...
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach.
Maybe...
Is that really true?
But still...
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from shore to the tunnel.
Huh?
Then whose footprints are these?
It appears...
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Why not just match everybody's shoe to the footprint? Wouldn't that just make sense? Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yes, it's probably an extremely important clue. Yeah, just put everyone's shoe next to the... Like, do the Cinderella thing, you know? See who fits it. Mystery solved, right? That sounds really good, Fleur. According to the Monokuma file, the fatal blow was dealt to Mahiru with a blunt object. That blunt object is this metal bat, right? Well, I mean aluminum, no? It's metal bat.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Oh, the game! Huh?
Well?
There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. Right, the real photo. Real-ish. Because that blood is totally photoshopped. That girl was killed with a blow from a metal bat, just like Mahiru.
Hey.
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about the metal bat? Yeah, it's exactly it. But did you play it too? Then I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind Mahiru's death, you probably need to solve that game's mystery too. Oh shit. What's up, boss lady? The ultimate photographer has been murdered! And that's pretty much it. But even if you solved the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game. I finished the game with the game over, but you were able to beat it? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? Vince King, thank you for the follow. I can't stop thinking about that for some reason, but for now I should focus on this investigation. So it's okay to say that this metal bat is absolutely the murder weapon, right? Wrong button. Oh my god. There's blood stains on the floor, and they're streaked as if she crawled through them. They're probably streaked from when Mahiru tried to run away during the attack. So she used all her energy to crawl away and took her last breath as she was leaning against the door. Damn. Her pout's adorable. It really is. Hi, boss lady. The closet door is half open. The last time I came here, that wasn't the case. Yeah, it was, like, locked, wasn't it? That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here, too. Okay. Whoa. This is a pretty spacious walk-in closet, but there's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person could stand in here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and surfboard case, but they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in a case. And there's also an empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets, there's also some paint supplies too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. Gummy. There's something on the floor. This yellow thing is a gummy candy. Finding candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? Short Stuff was talking about gummy candies earlier, wasn't she? Because she, like, eats candy for breakfast? And she was the one we saw running away, crying from the diner. But I don't think she'd kill Mahiru. She was, like, glued to her. I guess that's the only thing that caught my eye inside this closet. Weird. Ant chick, yeah, half pint.
Perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death.
However...
But what she really wanted, she probably wanted to spend time with all of us peacefully without something like this happening. She lost all life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiru I knew? I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiru. But we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. I slap both my hands onto my cheeks and face Mahiru's body one more time. It's like snap out of it. Mahiru is leaning against the beach house door that leads to the road. If she leaned onto the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door. Evidence can be seen in the bloodstains on the floor. They're streaked as if she crawled through them. So she used all of her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door, and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Well, yeah, she was being murdered. A lot of blood. Yeah. But I mean, if it's a head wound, you bleed more profusely from your head than, like, say, your arm. Ugh, sorry, I had something in my eye. Yeah, Pipsqueak won't even take baths now because she won't be able to tie her kimono. Great. So what's this? A mask. It's a weird-ass mask. What is this? Is this a mask? Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods? Regardless, why is this even here?
Could it be?
Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. A gaudy mask? Oh, that mask! You've seen this? Sunwich Esperito! It is a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country. An anime that has a viewership of over 90%? Is Sonia's country really alright?
It cannot be.
Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body? Yeah, it was. If that's true, could it be... Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Please give me some time. For reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out of the beach house. What's with her?
It appears.
Looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. For Sonia to be so worked up, it must be something big. I wonder what she knows. Level up! Give me a new head then, mine is killing me. I wish I could. Headaches are the worst. This is a shower room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction. Something like that. That's right, the shower is being repaired so water won't come out. But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. If the shower is out of order, then it isn't it just a waste of space?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. So I never got around to fixing it. What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so
Anyways, it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice. You must have read my mind. Think what you want of me. I've already given up.
Got it?
But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. I promise I will help with that. What help? You're doing the opposite. Oh well, anyway, it looks like the shower room is definitely out of order, but I guess I should check inside too. Shower room has been added to the truth bullets. Can I go in? Oh, let's talk to Ibuki first. This chick. This is too weird. Something weird should only happen in song lyrics. She's helpful. Guess I might as well check the inside. Alright. You never know. Oh, hey. I think my burger's ready. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go get that. Cheese station. Nom. Nom, nom, nom. I have lunch. I understand it's 20 after 8. This is lunch for me. Don't judge. Alright. Hi, Noodle! Camera pointing into the shower. Yeah, isn't that great? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Whew. Don't mind me while I eat. This is a really nice, really spacious shower room. If it's this huge, you could also use it as a dressing room. I don't know how you doing! But changing in the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule. Yeah, that seems really strange that there's a change room, shower room, but you can't change in here. Maybe because of the camera. Alright, what's up, Akane?
Damn it.
What are you seeing, girl? Guess no one's in here. I was thinking the killer was hiding in here after they failed to escape. It wouldn't be that easy. There's a toilet, but you really can't use it as a step stool. Oh, wait, you can or you can't? You really can't. Okay. Someone must be monitoring us. There's no way. Yeah. Okay, so what's this? Window. There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. Well, it probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it. But I can't seem to take my mind off it. However, the ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And not just that, it's an iron barred window. If that's the case, yep, it'd be possible to go in and out through there.
What?
What? Are you still thinking about that window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through here.
Leave it to me.
Alright, I got it. I'll pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help? Feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping.
I'll pick you up.
If you don't hurry up, I'll punch you. Oh, she's great. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I'll just leave it to you. Don't worry, my panties are clean. Let out deep sigh and bent over under the window.
All right.
As she shouted, Akane jumped onto my shoulders. Ugh!
Hey! Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
Same, boss lady. I'm with you.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
What does this have to... Like, why does this matter now?
Nah, I don't have a trainer.
Yeah, she's
My
top heavy.
stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full body massages.
She's a teenager! By the way, these are high school students! What the fuck?
So, how's the window?
Holy shit!
Let's see. I see. So that's what happened.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out? Hold on. I'll give it a try.
I'm coming with you. With Akane on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down.
Oh.
Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy.
So you can escape through there.
See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then, it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
Interesting. Hi, Walker Bait. How you doing? Akane jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. Isn't this a big discovery? But the problem is, how were they able to reach that window? Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as a step stool would still be inside. If you really think about it, just one person could get out of here without help, right? Really?
So...
Yeah, like...
I got it.
A freaking ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls no problem, right? Just as I thought, it looks difficult to go in and out through that window. What the heck? And even I took the time to lend you my wisdom!
Pissed me off.
You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help.
You.
It was such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw were my panties! No, I didn't! Oh well, it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. Okay. Okay. I guess that's pretty much everything I noticed in the shower room. I guess I finished investigating all I can, but there's still not enough. Just from the clues here, I don't think I have enough to find the truth. Looks like I should try investigating that again to find out why Mahiro got killed. Oh, the game! Oh boy. Girl E was killed in that game by a single blow from a metal bat. It's the same weapon that was used to kill Mahiro. There's no way that's just a coincidence, right?
Actually...
In truth, the game's theme is a missing link. You know, it's a recurring game for mysteries, right? It's kind of like a hidden connection. A missing link. If that's the killer's motive for the killing this time, then that mystery must be hidden inside that game. Plus, the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. Chiaki. I should ask her about it. I'm starting to really like Chiaki. She's just such a super chill and quirky person. Plus, she's a gamer. Bye. Bye, Akane. Okay. Let's go talk to Chiaki then. Hey, Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. Are you okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? I think I finished investigating once through.
Yep.
Then let's go. Go?
So...
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? Then I think you should actually play it yourself.
Let's go.
Let's go. Like you then, chill, quirky, and a gamer? I mean, I'd say anxiety-ridden over chill, but thanks. I'll take it. With Chiaki leading, I left the beach house and headed over to Jabberwock Park, where that unsettling arcade machine was placed, but I never expected that person to be waiting there. What person?
Hello
Hi! What are you doing out? I was gonna guess Fuyuhiko, but what are you doing? That gave me chills. Holy shit. Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Yeah, you did call that he would escape. But how? Is the ultimate Houdini? Nagito? It feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this. Even though we haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
Why are you here?
Well,
There's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently Mahiro got killed this time. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it.
amazing.
But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome is full of despair, right? That's right. No matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mahiro. This is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome the despair this time? Looks like you feel no remorse. Jesus! As usual, he's acting so crazy, almost pissing me off. So why are you here? Who told you about Mahiro?
Now.
You don't have to make that scary face, I'll tell you. You know, Monumi.
It's Monami!
Monami! There's your dance. Here, I'll let the music play for a little bit so I can eat. I'm almost done this food and then we can just focus. Just my stomach was hurting because I was hungry, you know?